Hey, what's up everyone? It's Tools from Next Level Walkthroughs coming here with our second episode of Diamond Dynasty. Last episode we started our team and got everything going. Now we're going to jump into our squad creator, which we pretty much already did. Todd Frazier, best player we got. All these players are set. We don't have many, but we're going to jump into the conquest mode. Here it says attack. You basically attack foes and gain new territories. Capture, acquire fans to increase support. Reinforce, dispense fans strategically to assert control. Conquer, dominate North America to acquire rare rewards. So let's go ahead and hop in and get it started. I'll let the tutorial play for you.
Unique strategy experience that challenges you to take your Diamond Dynasty team on the road through North America as you attempt to complete Baseball Manifest Destiny. In order to conquer North America from the Pacific to the Atlantic Ocean, you'll have to gain fans and use them to conquer and hold territories. At the start of Conquest, each team is placed in a starting territory known as the stronghold. Each team's stronghold is the primary territory that allows them to generate fans. Keeping your stronghold safe is important, as it will allow you to reinforce all of your territories with the fans you gain. Much like a classic turn-based strategy game, Conquest allows you to make a series of strategic decisions via a turn-based system. Each turn is comprised of multiple phases that dictate what kind of strategic decisions you can make. At the beginning of each turn, you'll be presented with the attack phase. In the attack phase, conquering territories is an important strategic.
So the attack phase is where we take over spots. And once we get this started here, I'll give some tips on how to start it out originally and how to build and what the best strategies are to conquer this mode.
Play any of the 30 MLB teams in an effort to capture some fans from their control.
Capture phase, you play a team to steal some of their fans. Very important aspect of this mode.
Based on the game's difficulty setting. The harder the difficulty, the more fans available for capture. Once the capture phase ends, it's time for the reinforcement phase, where you can freely place all the fans that you've gained from the previous two phases. The move fans phase allows you to fine-tune the fan counts in two territories by moving some of your fans from one territory into another. As you progress through the map, be sure to check out the missions section in the menu, as there are a number of specific missions that will challenge you to complete difficult tasks in order to obtain rare items, some of which can only be attained via conquest. If you're in need of some helpful tips or information, the legend displays gameplay information based on the phase you're in. And don't miss the rules section in the menu that explains all of the conquest mechanics in detail. It's time to spread your team's influence and dominance from coast to coast in pursuit of Major League Manifest Destiny.
Okay, so that was the tutorial. A little helpful scene there. Welcome to Conquest. So this area is our starting area. Basically, the other hexagons, we want to take as many hexagons as possible. Every MLB team will be expanding as well, and goes through the phases. Okay. First thing you do is the attack phase. We do have some fans. On the bottom right corner, we have 6 million fans. Just soften this volume a little bit. Anyways, 6 million fans. First thing to do, first step in this mode, in this first attack phase, I'd recommend going here and solidifying your area, or making a little honeycomb essentially around your stronghold. This is our stronghold here, so we'll go ahead, click on our stronghold to attack, and like I said, these are the areas you can attack. You can basically move on areas that are next to the one you pick. So we are going to, my initial strategy here is definitely create a little honeycomb here, fill all these highlighted areas. That way you can protect or start protecting your own stronghold. That's more the concern early on here, is get your protection ring up, and then after that we can start expanding out to other territories. So we'll attack our first ring here and see 5 fans. So we went from 6 fans to 5 fans because we got 1 here at all times. And you see other areas started their attacks as well. So for Milwaukee, for instance, took over this one. But once we get established, I'll go into more tips here. So I'm going to keep going around here and building a honeycomb around our home base. And we got a server error. Wonderful. The servers have been going down recently, so that's pretty shitty. Okay, sorry about this last video. I'm going to try to do this quick, though. Servers are having major issues right now. Cannot get in at all. So like I said, build your honeycomb around here. You got 5 moves, which is enough to almost build a full thing here. We're just going to put 1 on each. That's fine for now. As you see, the other teams are expanding and attacking each other. Where we start out here is a little different because we do have some room to build our fortress here. Now is the capture phase, which is the most important phase in my opinion. In this phase, what we're going to do, we are going to play other teams and weaken their fan base. So we got a couple options here. Teams around us that we could go after include the Twins, not the Brewers quite yet, the Cubs, the Royals, or the Rockies. It basically depends on what direction you want to head to. My general strategy here is probably going to go after the Twins or the Rockies. They do have weaker teams, but they have a lot more open space around them, so we can fill in these spaces here gradually. Or we could try to start attacking teams right away, which we don't have a lot of fans for yet. So I'm going to actually attack the Rockies. So here you can click anywhere on the screen during the capture phase. And basically, it'll bring up this menu. Here you pick a team, and it shows how many fans they have. For instance, the Rockies here has 7 million fans, and you can capture up to 5 million of those fans based on the difficulty you play on. Starting out, I really highly recommend Rookie or Veteran, depending on how comfortable you are with the game. I've been playing it for a little while on another account, so I'm okay with Veteran, but unfortunately my team here is not very good, so I'll probably do a lot of the beginning matches on Rookie. It'll be a little slower to get started this way, but at least you can get some fans and win most of the games. The goal here is to play at the difficulty you think you'll be able to win at. If you play on All-Star and lose, it's not really much of a point. So you feel you can win almost every time on Veteran, go ahead and play that Veteran. And for the sake of this, I'm going to play Rookie. Not sure if I'm actually going to record the gameplay because it is pretty boring. It's just a 3-inning game. So I'm going to probably skip ahead, play the game, and then I'll skip ahead to the next phase here in the strategy portion. But this capture phase here, where you steal fans from other teams, is vitally important, and you of course want to attack the teams that are close to you, and the teams that you're going to try to attack first. So in our case, the Rockies. So go ahead, either pick like the Rockies, the Twins, or the Royals, or the Cubs, teams that are around you, and that's a good starting point for this mode, is to start attacking the teams that are close to you, or teams you want to start taking over. So I'll go ahead and start a game against the Rockies on Rookie, and I'll come back once the game is finished. Alright, so we were able to win our first game here in the Diamond Dynasty with our shitty players on Rookie on the Conquest mode. So we'll exit the game. Of course, you get XP every game, all the stats and everything, which contribute to your captain score for some special bonuses. So definitely play the games, get the XP. So at the end of the game, you get a player or a card. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a player. And we get Matt Reynolds, a relief pitcher, 72 rated, so he's going to be higher than a lot of players we get. So after every game, you get a player, which is good starting out. So definitely play a lot of the games starting out. You'll build your team up slowly and surely that way. So we get a nice little bronze card there we can put in our lineup. So because we were able to beat the Rockies, we get some fans that we get to distribute to our areas. The fans can be distributed on any of our areas. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas. You want to distribute the fans in a way as such that you're basically attacking. So we're decided we're going to go attack the Rockies first. However, this Twins 3 is getting close to us. So because we want to attack the Rockies, we're going to go ahead and put our fans, we're just going to put them all on this spot. So basically we got 3 million fans. I think you get like 2 million plus the fans you win. And the more spaces you control, the more fans you get. So we're going to add all of our fans into this one spot, because this is the spot that's going to allow us to attack over here against the Rockies, or spread out, finish protecting our area. And when you're attacking other people's squares, you want to have a higher number. So Grouping fans together is a smart thing to do. Now we're on to the fourth phase, which is to move the fans. Say you had a fan in here that you didn't need, you could select this area and move a fan over here, for instance. But we placed our fans where we wanted to, so we're going to skip this phase for now because we do not need to move any fans. And this is the phase of the mode that you'll be skipping the most. So now we're to our attack phase, which is where our first stage, or first phase essentially. So we got 4 here, and we can attack 3 times with it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to finish filling up our square here. Now, the 3 moves over, so it wasn't necessarily the most ideal thing to do. You're watching other teams attack here. So what I'm going to do with that 3, I'm going to spread it out here so we can go back towards this way and start going after the Rockies. You don't really want to spread yourself too thin either. As you see here, a lot of people to start with are filling up all the 1s. That's what we're going to do as well. So we'll move here. We could attack the Royals on this phase because we did have 2 fans here. We could attack the Royals down here. Fortunately, we're not going to do that though because attacking on a 1v1 situation is not going to be a good outcome for us. We want to have a high numbers advantage. So this game is all about the numbers advantage. So now we're on our capture phase again, so we get to go play another game. So this is the method I suggest for starting out the Conquest mode. Kind of fill up your area around your home base and start spreading out in a direction where you want to start attacking. The Twins here could be attacking us, same with the Royals. We're not too worried about that yet. If they want to take a space, they can take it. They're going to not have enough fans anyways to go all out crazy here. So we can finish moving in spaces here, attack the Rockies, but also we're going to start reinforcing these areas where other teams are crouching around. Throwing an extra 2, 3, or 4 fans in these areas will allow us to protect our borders efficiently as well, but that'll be in a couple later steps as we kind of build more fans by playing games. So our next step here again, of course, is to play another game. So I'll go ahead, play another game against the Rockies and try to continue weakening them as much as possible. So you basically want to play games over and over against that team to weaken them, and pretty soon we'll end up conquering the Rockies. So I'll end the video here for now, but thanks for watching. We'll come back with another episode tomorrow, and we'll see how our progress is coming out, and we'll see if we can get some more players to add to our team while kind of trying to defeat this Conquest mode. And as you see in the right hand corner, you get XP and some stubs for playing these short 3-inning games as well. So thanks for watching. Look for more of these tips videos and progress videos on Diamond Dynasty.